kiss me sweet, and we'll go flying high in birdland, high in the sky above. High in the sky above. High in the sky above.
Hello, future engineers. I am Kathleen Joy Carpio, a third-year industrial engineering student of Batangas State University. For today's video, I will be providing you a tutorial on how to create this object using the application SolidWorks. Let's get started. First, let's go to the SolidWorks menu, click File and then New. For this one, we're going to click Part, then choose OK. To start, we're going to click Sketch from the Command Manager, then Front Plane. The first thing that we have to do is to create a circle. Put a check on the diameter dimensions, and we're going to start in the middle of this. Just drag the circle and insert a measurement of 130 for the diameter. Another circle will be created using the same method, and this will have a measurement of 80. Now the third circle will have a measurement of 46 for the diameter. Then I'm just going to arrange this in this part of the graphics area. The next thing to do is to make a line specifically using the center line. Starting from the center of the three circles, we're going to go up and make the line right about here at the center. Now we're going to use the center line once more, and we will place it at this part. Okay, let's create a circle with a diameter of 52 at this part of the graphics area. Then I'm just going to utilize the Smart Dimension to make the figure fully defined. Type in 18 for the first part, and type 158 for this other part. As we can see, the figure is fully defined. So let's continue. Next, I'm going to make an arc. For this one, I'm going to use the 3-point arc and type in 180 for the measurement. Again, I'm just adjusting this. I want to add a relation for arc 4 and arc 5. Then I'm going to choose tangent. Another relation will be added for arc 1 and arc 5. And this will also be tangent. Now click Offset Entities, and I'm going to indicate a measurement of 20. The next thing that I'm going to do is to trim the parts which are unwanted. Let's zoom in on this part. Utilize the center line and place it on this part of the circle. Another circle will be created starting from the center, and I'm just going to type in 34. Check for construction. Make another circle having a diameter of 16, and I'm going to adjust this once more to make it look presentable. Create another center line. This will have an angle of 45 degrees. Now, starting from this point, we're going to make another circle which will have a diameter of 8. Then duplicate this small circle. I'm going to choose Linear Sketch Pattern and click Check. Again, we need the figure to be fully defined. So I'm just going to do this and calculate. As we can see, it is indeed fully defined. For that reason, we can continue in doing the activity. In this part, I'm going to create a rectangle. Click the small point and arc number 2 to add a relation. For this one, I'm going to choose coincident. Add another relation involving arc number 2 and point 36. Again, this will be coincident. Now click this point and the line in the middle. Choose coincident as well. I'm going to utilize the Smart Dimension starting from this point to the other point. We will modify this and insert 6. Finally, we're going to trim the excess parts. Now let's find out if it is still fully defined. Alright, I also want to duplicate this into 7. So I'm going to use the circular sketch pattern. Since we're done in duplicating this into 7, we're going to trim this as well. Just continue trimming it until we are done. Now I want to make a line right about this area, and this will have a measurement of 78. This will be followed by another line. Use Smart Dimension and modify it to 37. Then just adjust this. Now that that's done, we can actually delete this. We will utilize the smart dimension once more for these 2 points. Again, let's find out if our figure is fully defined. Yes, it is. The next thing is to create a line from this point and connect it to this small circle. Now I'm going to uncheck the diameter dimensions. A circle will be created right about here, and I'm going to indicate a radius of 12. We're going to add another relation for arc 26 and line 23, and I want this to be tangent. Add another relation for arc 26 and arc 4. This will also be tangent. Again, just trim the parts which are considered unwanted. The following step is to use the fillet for these 2 lines, and the fillet will have a radius of 12. We're also going to fillet these 2 lines, and we will indicate 20 as the measurement. Choose the offset entities and drag it upwards. Just remove this one and utilize the smart dimension. Let's zoom in on this part and trim. Now click Extend Entities for these 2 points. Again, we're going to trim this part. Then fillet it with a radius of 14. Let's make a random circle here with 10 as its radius. Add a relation for arc 6 and arc 35. This will be tangent and click check. Now add another relation for arc 35 and arc 4. This will also be tangent. The next step is to trim the unwanted areas. Just adjust this to our liking. Create a circle with a radius of 5, and we will add a relation for arc 36 and line 26. Another one for arc 4 and arc 36. They will both have a relation of tangent. Once more, we're going to trim and adjust this to make it presentable. We're going to repeat the steps, but the circle will have a radius of 12. Again, we're going to add relations to the arcs, and all of it will be tangent to each other. Then click OK after we're done. Using the same steps, we're going to add relations to the arcs, and we will make it tangent. The last step is to just trim them and use another fillet with a radius of 8. Alright, as we can see, our object is fully defined. It's safe to say that we have finished all the steps that we are asked to make, including the creation of the figure. So that is it for this tutorial. Thank you and have a productive day, future engineers.